Hey guys, it's Cornfed. It's been a while, but it's a pretty big moment right now. I went yesterday to my local movie slash record store. It's called Zia Records, and I bought a ton, and I mean a ton, oh baby, of movies. So I wanted to show you guys my movie haul, everything that I got. It's been so long. I also want to show you some of the movies that I got from for Christmas from my family, and then some of the movies I bought myself for Christmas. So I got a big old stack right here as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so for Christmas, I went to visit my family out in Georgia. But the day before that, I went to a Goodwill. Not thinking I was going to find any movies. I thought I'd find like a cool shirt. I don't know. I found cool, like, plain old gray shirts there sometimes. Don't judge me. But I found some cool movies, man. So let's go through them. First, I got this movie. Office Space, a classic movie right here. I'm really happy that I own it. I actually just saw it for the first time ever a couple of weeks ago. I went to go visit my friend in Minnesota. I bought this on my phone and I watched it on the plane and I loved it, man. I always thought this movie was like a boring average white guy movie it's like the jokes aren't funny, but this movie is awesome, dude. The jokes hit. It's a hilarious comedy. And I love it a lot. So it's definitely a staple in my collection. One day I want to own it on Blu-ray, but right here for $2, I'll take it. Office Space, great movie from the guy who created Beavis and Butthead. So awesome cover. Some of these movies I watched already. Some of them I haven't. So if I've watched them, I'll give you my little take on it. Next, I got Rounders. I saw this at Goodwill for $2, y'all. And I saw a young Matt Damon on the cover and Edward Norton on the cover, and I saw Poker. I was in, y'all. This movie is okay. I liked it. It's good. Not a lot of heartfelt kind of moments, but it's about poker. And if you like poker, you like a young Matt Damon, you're in the mood for that Goodwill Hunting era vibes. This is it right here. Solid movie. It's not amazing. It's not great, but very solid. I like to kind of categorize things. Should I watch it late at night and lock in? Or should I just throw it on in the middle of the day in the background while I'm cooking hot dogs? This is one of those movies. I liked it. Super happy that I have it. $2, shoot, I'll take it. I have this movie, which I have been meaning to watch forever. I've been seeing clips on it on YouTube and TikTok like crazy. Love Leo DiCaprio. Catch Me If You Can. Now, funny story, I actually already bought this a while ago. Didn't watch it. Had it, and then I didn't know, so I bought another copy, but who cares? $1.29, y'all. Catch Me If You Can. I saw it, loved it. Great movie, great performance by Leonardo DiCaprio, a young Leo DiCap, and Tom Hanks, man, and based on a true story. Now, a lot of it's fabricated, but it's still pretty good. I got the double disc edition. I still got the little informational in there. Dude, solid movie. I'd say go check this out. Pretty cool. Also, throughout this video, if I watched it, I probably rated it on Letterboxd. So I'll add my little blurb right here. And guys, go follow me on Letterboxd. I have like 2 followers right now. I write reviews every single day. The way I work is, if I am watching an older movie that's not in theaters, I'm going to write a review on Letterboxd. If I'm watching a movie that just came out in theaters, I'm going to throw it on the channel. So if you want to see my takes on some of the older movies that have been released already, go check out my Letterboxd. They're awesome. Okay, next. 7 Pounds. Will Smith. Someone else is in here. Oh, Woody Harrelson. The premise is he's... I don't know. I think he's going to die and he gives his eyes and his ears to somebody. I don't know. But I saw a clip on TikTok. It got me pretty interested. It looks like a good heartfelt moment. There was an era where Will Smith was knocking out these great movies. And I feel like this is one of them. So I'm super excited to watch this one. Should be watching it in the next coming week or so. The last of the movies that I bought for myself, Philadelphia. I am a huge Denzel Washington fan, and I need to watch every single movie that he's ever been in. And I have not seen this one yet. It looks pretty good. Little courtroom action. I don't know. It could be great, or it could be just kind of mid, like a 3 out of 5. We'll see. Peep my Letterboxd for a future review. I'm not the hugest fan of Tom Hanks. Gives me weird vibes. He was on Epstein's list. I don't trust him. I don't really like him anymore. But I'll watch it. Okay. Next, let's move on to the movies I got for Christmas. I only got 4. But let's go check them out. So I bought a book a while ago called Cinema Speculation by Quentin Tarantino. I wanted to read it. I thought it was just going to be his inside look of the creation of movies and a little behind the scenes view of what it takes to make movies. In reality, every chapter is a different movie that he kind of speculates and dives into, which I still think is really cool. But most of these damn movies that he reviews, I've never seen in my life. So I want to go through every single movie on that list. Side note, that list is on my Letterboxd, so if you're interested to see what those chapters are in that book and want to watch them with me, like me, check out my Letterboxd. But my mom asked me what I want for Christmas, so I just sent her that list along with some movies, Blu-rays, 4Ks that I've been kind of putting off on buying for a while. So let's dive in. So the first movie is one of the movies off the list. I've never heard of it. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. It's called Easy Rider. It has Dennis Hopper in here. It got Jack Nicholson in here. So looks pretty solid. It's a bike rider kind of vibe. I'm excited to watch it. It's not on the top of my list. It looks like a middle of the day Spike channel movie, but shit, I'll check it out. I'm excited to watch it. My Letterboxd review will be up whenever I do. Next, same thing. This was on the list of the cinema speculation movies. The Dirty Harry 5-film collection. I saw Dirty Harry, the first one, a couple of years ago, like 2-3 years ago. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know there was 5 of them. So I'm excited to spend a week and just watch one of these every single night. Clint Eastwood is obviously an icon, and I'm excited to just jump into this series. I'm really excited. He's a cop. He's a badass. There's a line, an iconic line from this movie. Let's see if I can remember. Feeling lucky, punk?
You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Yeah, this is movie, the series. I'm excited to watch it. Prime Clint Eastwood. But that's all that I got from that list, from the cinema speculation list. That's all my mommy can find. So those are those two. I have 2 other movies that I'm really excited to show you. I was stoked when I opened these on Christmas morning. So the first one was was a movie that I knew that I had to watch on 4K, a movie that I was bummed that I didn't see in the theaters, but that is Godzilla Minus One. This was a completely blind request. I heard amazing things about it, so I said, hey, if enough people are saying it's great, shit, and I don't have to pay for it, love you, Mom, I'll check it out, but it gotta be on 4K. Guys, I watched this movie. Spoiler alert, I gave it a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. This is exactly what a Godzilla movie should be. They got it right in this movie, and the first time ever I've ever given a shit about the human characters. The human characters are amazing. They're compelling. Great cast and group of characters. A great, interesting story. Most of the time, when you go watch the Godzilla movie, you don't care about what's going on in the human lives. You just want to see Godzilla walking around Tokyo, exploding shit, and blowing stuff up with his breath. But in this movie, I loved Godzilla parts, don't get me wrong. They were amazing, and the atomic breath scene is by far the best atomic breath scene of all time. Oh, I got goosebumps. I rewinded it 3 times. I'm so happy I watched it on 4K. This movie is amazing. I cannot say enough good things about it. If you haven't seen it already, it's on Netflix, so go check it out. Ooh, this movie's amazing. Amazing. Now, lastly, what I got for Christmas, I absolutely love this movie. A Criterion collection. I don't have a lot of Criterion collections, so it's very esteemed that I own this now. A lot of people don't like this movie. I love it. Martin Scorsese is the GOAT. And there's just something that I like about this movie. My heart is just connected to this movie in some way. I don't know. I love it. The Irishman. Let me go take you to the other corner of the room to get a little deeper dive into what's inside here. Because if you've never owned a Criterion movie, they give you a lot. So let's go check it out. I just want to show you how freaking cool this thing is. Guys, look at this art. So beautiful, painted expertly. Criterion Collection right there, y'all. This is so good. I love this movie. It's like 3.5 hours long. Robert De Niro, all the goats, Joe Pesci, Al Pacino. It's like, I love it so much. A bit of a slow burn, but it's amazing. Now, check this out, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Robert De Niro right here looking sexy as all hell. And then we got Joe Pesci right here. Iconic scene. Open it up. Oh, hold on. You got Al Pacino right there. And then you open this sucker up. I'll get into that in a second. You got the newspaper when this dude got shot. I forgot who it was. I think it's the real guy, the real what the movie's based off of. But you got two discs. One's the movie, of course, and one's a shit ton of special features, man. And then let's go take a quick look inside of that booklet. I heard you paint houses.
I heard you paint houses.
No, please. No, please. I do my own carpentry, too. I Heard You Paint Houses is the title of the book that the movie was based on. Splatter paint. And then you got a bunch of pictures from the movie, excerpts from Martin Scorsese himself and all the filmmakers. This is just beautiful. I'm so happy I own this type of edition for a movie that I love so much. This is a movie I'm going to watch once a year. I love it. I love the chemistry, the characters, and the overall story of just growing older. Seeing Robert De Niro this old, man, kills me. Ooh, come on now. Come on now. So tough. One thing that I always hate, and I will hate them for doing this, they CGI'd his eyes blue, and it bothers the hell out of me. But other than that, awesome addition. Let's get back to the other movies. Okay, next, let's get into the movies that I got at Zia Records, y'all. Now, these movies I have not touched at all yet. I just bought them the other day, so I haven't touched them. I was waiting to make a video on it, and then I'm going to jump in and dive into these movies. But let's see what's in the mystery bag here. I'm excited. Some of these are rewatches, some of these are blind buys. First one I got, I have been in a huge Ryan Gosling kick. I watched Blue Valentine the other week, and now I'm kind of in a what's his freaking name? Ryan Gosling kind of mood. Bought this for $5. Lars and the Real Girl. I've never heard of it in my life. I guess it's a feel-good kind of comedy. Looks pretty solid, man, but for $5, shoot, can't go wrong. If you guys have seen any of these movies and want to let me know your thoughts, please let me know in the comments. A lot of these movies I haven't seen yet, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. And for those of you who want to see my thoughts on it, all these movies are going to be reviewed on my Letterboxd, of course. I'm sorry. Sorry for the plugging. Next, speaking of the devil, Blue Valentine. Now, this movie is a movie I have already seen before, but it's one of those movies that I want to own physically on DVD because I had a good memory with it. I went to go visit my friend in Minnesota, and we watched it, and we loved it together. This is one of her favorite movies, so it was one of those things where I want to buy it for the memory that it means to me. So, and the movie's great. I love it. It's depressing as hell, and it's good. Ryan Gosling, great performance when he punches that doctor in the office.
I'm gonna hit you in 5 seconds. Get out of here. I'm gonna hit you in 5 seconds.
Mimi, call the cops.
They're coming. They're
No
coming.
one's in there. Mimi, will you take it easy, please?
Get out!
Take it outside, my friend. Wait, will you think about your wife, will you?
Badass. But I love this movie. Next, another y'all. I watched this movie on I think it was Peacock. Pretty sure it was Peacock. A Ryan Gosling hidden gem. If you have not seen this yet, please go watch it. Another $5 buy. Half Nelson, y'all. Y'all seen those edits on TikTok where you see Ryan Gosling in it? It's usually him in Blade Runner. I need to see an edit of this movie. This is Ryan Gosling at his best, man. Young Ryan Gosling. He's a crash out, an addict, cocaine addict, but he's also a teacher. So think Coach Carter if he had like skeletons in his closet. It's so good. It's deep and it's heartwarming. He goes so out of his way to help other people, but never tries to help himself, man. And it's beautiful. We got Anthony Mackie, the new Captain America in here. I liked it a lot. I loved Ryan Gosling's performance. And it made me sit there and feel something for a while after I ended the movie. And I look for those moments in my life. And it's half the reason why I love movies. So if you haven't seen it, if you haven't watched this yet, please go check it out. I had to buy it on physical. When I saw that they had it, I was like, oh shit. Sign me up. Next, moving right along, we have, If y'all don't know what Arrow videos are, I think I have one other Arrow movie. I believe it's this right here. I don't think so, actually. This is my Texas Chainsaw 2 Ultimate Edition. Quick flex, but don't worry about it. Let me show you the back. Double chainsaws. Don't worry about it. This might be my first Arrow movie, but if you guys are deep into the movies, you guys know what the Criterion Collection is, you know what Criterion movies are, and you might know what Arrow movies are. They're like what I think is they take foreign films and bring it to the States. That's my complete shot in the dark guess, but they have these really niche movies. I saw this movie, it was speaking to me, it looks badass, it could be horrible, but fuck it, I just got paid, I was like, let me roll the dice on this one. It looks cool as hell. Red Angel, yeah. Let me show you this. This is Arrow right here. If you see this, that's an Arrow movie. Red Angel. I think it's a Korean or Japan movie. Bought it for $20. Look at that cover, y'all. Come on. This shit's clean. Red Angel takes an unflinching look at the horror and futility of war through the eyes of a dedicated and selfless young military nurse. Sign me up, y'all. This looks badass. If any of you guys have seen it, let me know. If you guys are interested in what I think, y'all know where to go. But this is cool. I'm excited to open this and watch this. I need to get in my foreign bag a little bit more. I'm still catching up with a lot of classics in the American movies I've never seen before. But I want to spread my wings a little bit. I want to visit Japan. I want to visit Korea. I want to visit Europe. I want to visit the Caribbeans, you know? Through the movies. Okay, next. But I'm excited about this one. I'm really excited. Blind Buy. I hope it's good. If anything, you see it in my collection, a girl comes over, they look at my movie collection like, oh shit, he knows. Okay, next, The Master, another Blind Buy. But it's one of those movies that I know, I've seen a lot about it, and I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and you got the late, the great Philip Seymour Hoffman, you got Joaquin Phoenix, you got Amy Adams. There's something about this movie that's calling to me that I really want to watch. I feel like it has a good story, a good lesson. It's going to make me think a little bit. I think it won some awards. I don't know. Also directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Y'all, come on now. And look at the back. That's what really was like, fuck, I'm going to buy this. Skinny Joaquin Phoenix? Sign me up. I haven't seen it yet. I heard great things, and I'm really excited to sit down and watch that one. Next. Y'all, if I've never mentioned this on the channel, but I'm a huge Larry David fan. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. And one day I was on IMDb. I was like, fuck, I love this guy. Is he in anything else ever? And he was in this one-off movie called Whatever Works. It's a comedy starring Larry David. I saw this. I was like, sign me the fuck up. Larry David, the main character, I'm in. Even if this movie is ass, I'm gonna love it. It looks pretty good, though. I'm excited. I've been a little bit in my comedy bag as well. I went through all the Rush Hour movies. So I like to sit down and watch a nice little comedy. I like to have a little wide array of movies to fit whatever mood that I'm in. If I just had a hard day, I want to sit down and watch an easy to watch comedy, sign me up. But this looks awesome. I think it came out in like 2006. Larry David, y'all. Next. Oh, not a blind. I watched this movie. I love it. It was my big slasher obsession of this past Halloween. Every Halloween, I pick one slasher character, villain, slasher movie series. I get obsessed with it, and I hyperfixate on it. And this year's last year's 2024 was the Terrifier movies. I am obsessed with these movies. I love these movies. I love Art the Clown. I saw this, and I was like, dude, this cover looks amazing. I need to own it right now. I got it for $8. Sign me up. There's a really cool Terrifier 2 edition at Walmart, Blu-ray that I'm going to buy eventually, and there's a steelbook of Terrifier 3 that I want. So I've never seen any physical media of Terrifier 1, so I said, you know what? I don't think I'm going to find this on Blu-ray. This is my best chance to buy it. And I want to be able to watch this whenever, however. I don't care if my Wi-Fi's out. Sometimes it's hard to find. Awesome cover, awesome movie. If you have the stomach for it, it's really freaking gory. But one of the best slasher characters in a really long time, and I'm just really happy that I own this movie. Art, right there. Art the Clown. Next. This is a movie that I know that I need to watch for such a long time. It won Best Picture, and I don't know. But Moonlight. A24's Moonlight. I know it's going to make me feel something. I know it's one of those movies that you're going to watch. It's going to make you look at life differently. So I said, you know what? Let me buy it. I got to sit down and watch this. I've been beefing with this movie ever since it won over La La Land.
There's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
I've been having some beef, but I'm ready to settle it. I'm ready to get into this movie. It looks awesome. Golden Globe nomination for Best Director, and the sticker's covering the other thing. But for $9 for a Blu-ray, dude, count me in. I need to watch this. I've been putting this off forever, and I'm excited to finally watch it. I hope that it's good. I think it will be. Next. Oh, our last one. This movie is a movie, again, that I've always have seen. I've heard things about. I remember seeing trailers and hearing so much about it when I was a kid. I love the WWE. I just watched the pay-per-view today. One of the movies I just know is good, that I have to sit down and watch eventually, and I'm happy that I found it for $5. Mickey Rourke's The Wrestler. I have been putting off this movie forever. I see it all the time at Zia, and I always like, maybe next time. This was the time, y'all. I bought The Wrestler. If you guys have seen it, please let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this movie. Winner of 2 Golden Globes. Best Actor and Best Original Song? Count me in, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. That is everything, y'all. These are all the movies I got for Christmas. This is my giant movie haul, y'all. I got a ton of movies. I have a lot of catching up to do. If you want to follow my journey, if you want to see what I think about each and every one of these movies, follow me on Letterboxd. I will follow you back. I promise. I want to build a community on there. I want to talk about movies with y'all. So follow me. It's Cornfed. The handle is just Cornfed. Please, I would appreciate it. Please, man. Please. Thank you for watching the video. If you've seen any of these movies, if you have any recommendations, if you want to tell me your thoughts on any of these movies that I mentioned here today, please let me know. If you disagree that The Irishman is one of the best movies of all time, argue with me. If you think The Wrestler was just okay, let me know. Y'all, I'd love to hear your thoughts. The reason I created this channel was to talk about movies. So talk about movies with me. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, kiss me. Bye. I am going every paycheck. I'm gonna do a huge movie haul. So look for my movie haul videos every 2 weeks or so. Thank you so much for watching. I'll check you later.